Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back once again to Saving Often. This is Space Quest V, The Next Mutation, and we are on Part 3. In Part 2, we went to Kiss Your Ass Goodbye and faced off with the Android Annihilator, WD-40, as she chased us down per the Gypazoid Novelty Company, once again trying to get back any kind of compensation for the novelty whistle that we stole from them inadvertently in Space Quest II. Anyway, after stuffing a banana up her tailpipe and blowing her up, and then our chief engineer Cliffy gathering her parts and attempting to rebuild her, we took a quick little jaunt onto the spacebar for some shore leave, where Cliffy got into a fight with somebody, and we put some space monkeys into a drink and blew up the spacebar, but not before destroying Captain Quirk at a galactic version of Battleship known as Battlecruiser. So things are looking up for us right now. Things are getting deep. We saw Captain Quirk talking to a strange man who we saw on a coded message back in Part 1, so the plot is starting to intensify here in Space Quest V. Our mission now is to head to Klorox II for, per a coded message from Starcon. So let's go about our business here back on the ship. Let's talk to Flo, see what she has to say. What do you know about Klorox II, Flo? Not much, Captain. Just that it's a small colony on the fringe of the G6 quadrant. The name seems to ring a bell somewhere, but I can't quite place it. Why don't you go in the back and lie down? I'll bring a cup of hot tea and give you a back rub while you think about it. Huh? You want to give me a what? A back rub, sir. You know, you lie down and I'll start out with your shoulders and work my way down. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, sir. I think Flo's opinion of you has altered somewhat, Captain. No thank you, Flo. I think I'm fine for now. Oops, I missed what she said there. You have a cute butt for an uptight white boy, sir. Wow, so she has. I was reading that sarcastically, but no, she really does feel different about us now. Do you think we'll get in trouble for that little accident back at the space bar? I certainly hope not, Captain. By the way, that was a very brave thing you did back at the space bar. I just loved the way you took charge of the situation. It gave me moose bumps. Moose bumps? They're like goosebumps, only bigger. I see. You ever do it Rigelian style, Captain? I can't say that I have, Flo. Once you had green, you'll know what I mean, sugar. All right. What were our last orders again? Starcon has ordered us to proceed to Klorox II for an auxiliary garbage pickup, Captain. All right, so that's Flo. Check with Drool. Looks like we're stuck with another crummy job again. Are you really surprised, sir? Nope, I just thought they might give us a break. Fat chance. By the way, Captain, what you did for Cliffy back at the station, it was really great, sir. A lot of commanders would have just left him there to rot. And that diversion with the space monkeys, very creative, sir. It was pretty brilliant, wasn't it? Now don't go getting all puffed up on me, Captain, or I'll have to smack you upside the head. Flo's been looking at me kind of strangely lately. You wouldn't have any idea why, would you? I really couldn't say, Captain, but I think she was very taken with the way you handled the situation back there on the space station. Confidentially, I think she kinda likes you. Tell me about your mother, Drool. I'd prefer to keep our mothers out of this, sir, though I must admit I've entertained some rather amusing speculations about your progenitors. All right. Before we head to Klorox II, let's pop back over here and see if there's anything that I missed dialogue-wise with Cliffy. Oh, well, there's WD-40. WD-40 is an Annihilator android originating from the planet Oakhurst 4. Yes, Captain. How's it going? I'm fully operational, and all my circuits are functioning perfectly. Okay, I can't command her, but I can talk to her. Well, that's nice. She's our new science officer. No, I'd better put old Spiky back. Still had him on me. That's weird. No, good thing we went in there. Check the downstairs area here. Downstairs, I say, in a spaceship. There's Cliffy. Let's see what he has to say. I'm too tired to talk just now, Captain. Alright, fair enough. Can I... There we go. Elevator door. Okay, well, let's head to our mission. Crew busy as usual. And let's lay in a course for Klorox II. I have consulted my handy copy protection, the Galactic Inquirer, and checked Gur Draxon's predictions for, I think, 3010, is it? Yeah, for 3010. And I found that the coordinates for Klorox II are the very 90s number of 90210. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Well, let's save our game. And head to Lightspeed. We're approaching our destination, Captain. Head back down to regular speed. And there is Klorox II. That's strange. I'm not tracking a waste beacon. Maybe we should investigate. I can put us into orbit to take a closer look, Captain. Standard orbit. Aye. The colonial planet Klorox II fills the view screen. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and save again, because this could get dangerous. This looks a little suspicious. I better go down with you. Meet you in the transporter room, Captain. Oh, how exciting. An away mission. Now, I mentioned that Kiss Your Ass Goodbye was my most memorable scene in Space Quest V. Klorox II is probably my second most memorable. There is a scene coming up here that scared the living shit out of me as a kid, and it stopped me from playing this game for a long time because of it. Let's just see what it is. Energize. This may be dangerous, Captain. Let's split up so we can cover more territory. Don't you think we should stick together? Only if you make a quick wardrobe change, sir. Now isn't the time to play fashion critic drool. It's just that your shirt is so, well, red, sir. It's bad luck. Do love the red shirt joke. So here we are on Klorox II. I love the color scheme here, the blue and the orange. 2 terrestrial moons named Larry and Moe by the colonists are visible above the horizon of Klorox II. The windswept colony is eerily quiet and deserted. Rolling along with the tumblin' tumbleweeds. Abandoned mining tools and machinery are strewn carelessly about, as if their owners left in a hurry. This building has a large hole ripped in the side of it. Rocks, pebbles, and stones are found in great quantities in this region. A suspicious-looking object which you can't quite discern from your present location is wedged in the rocks above you. This is Curly, the third moon, which orbits the dusty planet. I never promised you a rock garden. Can I get over here? No? Okay, let's head back this way. I'd like to climb up there. The game doesn't seem to want me to. There must be another way that we end up getting up to this can, because I'd love to see it closer. Well, scorch marks attest to the recent use of the colony's shuttle pad. Interesting detail. Hastily sealed up buildings indicate rapid abandonment by their occupants. Well, I'm really paranoid about Klorox II, so let's head down after saving our game. Let's see what's down here. Man, this game is just riddled with atmosphere. I think the comic book visuals really make Space Quest V pop compared to the other games. They all kind of have their own distinct style, but man, playing this again, it just strikes me how good everything looks. The colony greenhouse is a shambles. Broken computers and twisted machinery have been strewn about everywhere. Oh yeah, the scene, just seeing it again gives me the heebie-jeebies. This small computer console appears to be the only piece of machinery in working order inside the entire greenhouse. Well. Oh, you know, maybe I can follow Drool. Although I don't... I think there was something I need inside the greenhouse, though. Oh, that just leads me there. I'll walk straight down. Does that get me to the canister? No, there's another way. Let's head back down to this greenhouse. I didn't see anything here that I can interact with, but I know there's something. Oh, I can operate this computer. Well, well, aren't you an ugly one? I was once ugly like you, but look at me now. Perhaps I can make you pretty like me, Now try and dodge my death loogies, monkey boy. You know, a little hemorrhoidal ointment will clear that rash on your face right up. Now get off me. Ah, yes. Nice reflexes. Try ducking next time. So yeah, you get mutated if this abomination spits on you. Something about the way he's drawn, all bubbly and mutated and gross, just man, did it mess with me. Though that's not quite what I thought that it was. There's another scene later on that got me way worse. We'll be seeing that very shortly. Anyway, we have to dodge his loogies here. There we go. Nice shooting, Tex. I thought it was dog meat for sure. Hey, he's a real looker. I'd better scout around and see if there's any more of these creatures I can blow away. Meet you back on the ship. And thank God Drool was here. He's undergoing some kind of metamorphosis. Ugh. Thank you. At last, I'm free. What happened here? Entire colony mutated. Bad soup. Secret path over the ridge. What a bunch of gibberish. The late colonist is now part of the Corps. Corpse Corps. I can pronounce words. He dropped a page. Let's see what this is. The battered scrap of appears to have some writing on it. The battered scrap of paper appears to have some writing on it. 80869. Those look like coordinates. Now, he said something about a secret path over the ridge. Maybe it's this way. I think that's what I need to get to that can. Nope. Okay, we'll try coming back up here. Also, I should check this box and see if there's anything in there. I don't think there is, though. Nope. Can I take the tumbleweed? Not here. Okay. We mentioned the secret path over a ridge. Gotta be over here. Gotta. How about back here? Why, I'm going to try every damn ridge that I can find until I find the right one. That would just take me back over here. Unless it's back here. Well, how about over here? No. Maybe down here? There we go. The canister bears the phrase primordial soup and the logo of the Genetics Research Corporation. A small label near the bottom bears the ominous inscription, Biohazard, teratogenic substance, do not expose to direct sunlight, air, or water, do not ingest, inhale, or allow contact with exposed skin. Another fine product from Genetics Research Corps, 41666, Sector G6. 41666. That's interesting. The Surgeon General warns that handling a toxic waste container may be hazardous to your health. 41666 is probably another code. I'd be willing to bet. 41666. Let's write that down. Okay. Well, we can't take this canister, but that did give us a very important clue. And I believe that's everything that we need from genetics, or from Klorox II. But you know, I was trying to operate this computer. Let's just double check and make sure that I don't have to do anything there. That's how I triggered the mutant attacking me. Ah, okay, yes, good thing that I came back here. So the code here was 80869. I wonder if that's... Okay, activity log. Personal log. Klorox II Colony Administrator Harry Carey, stardate 3012.68. Something very strange has been going on here in the colony since the Goliath's last visit. A small survey team is a week overdue, and there have been reports of strange creatures roaming the Badlands. No doubt it's just a bit of cabin fever by the more imaginative types, but I am worried by the disappearance of the survey team. Personal log, stardate 3015.68. I am becoming more and more alarmed. The search party dispatched to learn the fate of the survey team hasn't reported back for more than 50 hours. Fear spurred on by more wild rumors about the creatures has the colony on the verge of panic. Personal log, stardate 3016.68. God help us. A band of the hideous mutant creatures attacked the colony last night. Very few of us escaped the massacre, and I've been wounded slightly. There is no doubt that these creatures are intelligent and even appear to have a rudimentary understanding of technology. They have captured the shuttle pad, cutting off our only means of escape. Using my personal passcodes, I have sealed the colony so that the creatures will no longer be able to get into any of the undamaged structures. Personal log, stardate 3017.68. I am in agony. The wound I received burns like fire. An hour ago, the mutant creatures blasted off in the colony shuttle. As they climbed the boarding ramp, I got my first good look at a creature in daylight. It was hideous. The tattered rags he wore were the remnants of a survey team survival suit. I have a terrible suspicion about the fate of the colonists. I am now utterly alone on this planet. Dying. I hope. Well, that's grim. So, we can see what happened to this colony. Gives me a real, Roanoke vibe. This is Eureka. Go ahead, Captain Wilco. One to beam up, Flo. Oh, great. Just when I was finally starting to unwind up here. What do you make of this situation, WD-40? There are two possibilities. Either the colonists cannot answer, or they will not answer our hails. In any case, it is our duty to investigate. I'm picking up a weak signal on an emergency frequency, Captain. I'm putting it on screen. Mayday! Mayday! This is the SCS Goliath. Any Confederation ships in range, please respond. SCS Goliath, repeat, we're under attack. They came through Shuttle Bay. I'm sorry, sir. I've lost the transmission. The message was too brief to pin down the exact source, but I've narrowed it down to the region of the Thrakus system. Meanwhile, on the SCS Goliath... And that is what scared the shit out of little me. Oh my god, it's still creepy. Jesus Christ. Well, we gotta do something about that. So we have a couple of leads here. Let's talk to Flo. Yes, dear? What do you make of the Goliath's last transmission, Flo? It was highly irregular, sir. Quirk sounded like he was in big trouble. You're right. Never seen him so upset, except maybe that time when he fell on his fanny in front of Ambassador Wankmeister. Did you notice his face? Looks like he's developed some kind of skin problem. I once had a nasty rash similar to that. It was awful. I couldn't sit comfortably for weeks. And what should we do about it? I recommend washing the affected area daily and wearing an antibiotic lip balm. I was talking about the message flow. Oh, well, in that case, I think we should try to rendezvous with the Goliath and render whatever aid we can immediately. Where did you say the Goliath's transmission originated from? The transmission came from the vicinity of the Thrakis system. Thanks, Flo. You're welcome, sir. What's your read on this situation, Drool? Hard to say, sir. That whole business back on the planet definitely pegged the weird meter. Something really stinks around here. But I just put on a fresh batch of roll-on. Not you, sir. I just meant that something fishy's going on. And I have a sneaking suspicion that Quirk may be involved. What makes you think so? Klorox II is in the Goliath's patrol sector. If anything happened to the colony, Quirk would have been the first one they called. Thanks for saving my butt back there on Klorox II, Drool. No problem, Captain. Besides, I've always wanted to try one of those quick draws. Well, you really saved my bacon. I'm just glad I can still shoot straight after the nerve injury to my hand. Gives me the shake something awful. Oh, and that's it. Let's see. We can do a couple things here. Let's talk to Cliffy, see what he's up to. You rang? Status report. I've finished putting WD-40 back together and reprogrammed her to perform as our science officer. You can now reach her through the science station on your comm panel. Anything else, Captain? Nah, forget it. Let's try the science button. What function may I assist you with, Captain? Let's scan the planet. Atmosphere, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. Gravity 0.097 normal. Average temperature 27 degrees Celsius. Life forms indeterminate readings. The planet can support oxygen-breathing life forms, sir. Did you require anything further, Captain Wilco? Scan for ships. There are no ships within sensor range, Captain Wilco. Do you require anything further, Captain Wilco? Status report. I'm fully operational and all my circuits are functioning perfectly. Do you require anything further, Captain Wilco? Recommendation. I recommend we proceed with caution, sir. Do you require anything further, Captain Wilco? That's all. Yes, Captain Wilco. Okay, so we have a couple of leads here. Let's save as Thrakis or genetics. So Flo mentioned that the signal was coming from the Thrakis system. If I pull up my coordinates, I have coordinates at Thrakis, so I could head that way. But we also got that coordinate package for genetics, and I kind of feel like we should go there, since that was kind of hidden information that I did not necessarily need to get. So let's lay in a course for 41666. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. We're approaching our destination, Captain. Down to regular speed. And standard orbit. Standard orbit, aye. We're being hailed, Captain. Putting it on screen. Unauthorized ship, you are trespassing in an Alpha 1 security zone. Your registry has been recorded and is being forwarded to the proper authorities. Depart immediately. Station out. Well, that's not happening. Let's check with WD-40 and scan. Station is shielded, Captain. Scans negative. There are no ships within sensor range, Captain Wilco. No recommendations at this time, sir. Well, this may not be where I need to be right now. But I'm headed down there anyway. Though the station is shielded. If this is anything like Star Trek, I'm about to beam into nothing. Energize. Oops, I plumb forgot, Captain. You can't beam over while the shields are up. Silly me. Okay. Well, let's try hailing them and see if we can get them to drop the shields. Hail the planet. Hailing, sir. There's no further response from the facility, Captain. Hail Starcon. Hailing, sir. Unable to comply, Captain. All interplanetary communications are being jammed. Hail the ship. I can't reach anyone, sir. Well, sounds like we're just going to have to lay in a course for Thrakis instead. And the coordinates for Thrakis are 53284. 53284. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Light speed. Aye, sir. We're approaching our destination, Captain. Aye, sir. No readings for the Goliath, Captain, but I am picking up an escape pod locator beacon on the planet's surface. Let's go into orbit. An asteroid belt, perhaps the remnants of a former moon, orbits the emerald-hued planet. The strange new world of Thrakis is visible in the view screen. Let's scan this planet. The atmosphere of this planet is highly toxic to humanoid life forms, Captain. Indeterminate reading, sir. If there are any ships within scanning range, they're jamming us. The most logical course of action is to beam down to investigate the source of the beacon, Captain. I recommend an expeditious survey, however. My calculations indicate a 67.5% probability that another ship is within range of the marker beacon. Due to the unusual nature of the circumstances we currently find ourselves in, it might be unwise to attract attention to our presence here. One more additional piece of data, sir. The atmosphere of this planetoid is highly toxic to humanoid life forms. You must utilize a breathing apparatus on the surface or perish. Well, this might be a good time to cloak the ship. Sorry, sir. I haven't finished hooking it up yet. Bastard. Wonder if we should keep the shields up. Well, we can't keep the shields up. And we can't beam out. Well, we can try hailing the planet. Hailing, sir. No response, Captain. The only thing I'm picking up is an escape pod homing beacon on the surface. Well, sounds like we're just going to have to go down there. But first we're going to need a breather. I think there's a breather down in the lower decks. I was going to say the basement. Yes, indeed. Okay. I always want to click the airlock button, and I don't want to click the airlock button. I don't want to kill poor Cliffy. Okay, let's head down to Thrakis and see what we can find. This is quite the conspiracy mounting up here. We've come across this dung heap fellow several times, and he's somehow involved with genetics, and also Captain Quirk, who has now been mutated into a mutant. Pop on this breather and head down. The interior of the craft is not visible from your present location. All you can tell from here is that it looks like an escape pod. Huge fungi resembling giant mushrooms proliferate in the warm, moist environment of this planet. A slimy gastropod slugs his way up one of the fungoid stems. It just stares at you as if to say, "My, what an incredibly stupid creature." Yuck, don't be ridiculous. Giant saprophytes proliferate through this moist world. Do I have to go this way? Hey, this is the way I'm supposed to be going, right? Oh, there we go. This frock probably belonged to the recent occupant of the escape pod. Whoever used this pod can't be far away. A lovely little frock. Too bad it's not your color. A flashing red button catches your eye. You surmise that it is somehow connected with the homing beacon. Let's turn that off. Can't do anything with the seatbelt. The safety harness for the escape pod sways gently in a light breeze. All indications suggest that the pod's occupant left in a hurry, not taking the time to shut down. Did that hurt? It looked really painful. What did I do? Is it hot? You must be a glutton for punishment. You're either a masochist or a moron. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I guess I can't kill myself with it, though. Okay, fair enough. So who was on this pod? And where are they now? I wonder if there's anywhere else that I can go from here. I mean, whoever was here couldn't have gone far. I can't walk off the edge. Unless they were picked up by the other ship. What do you want, Captain? Have you heard anything new from Starcon Command lately, Flo? Still no word, Captain. I'm beginning to have a bad feeling about this whole mess. Well, you're the one who had to play galactic adventurer and go traipsing about strange new worlds, seeking out new civilizations. What a bunch of nonsense. If you're trying to hint that coming down here wasn't a good idea, Flo, I'm beginning to agree with you. Oops, I gotta run, Captain. My trout-flavored, ultra-thin fast shake is starting to melt. Eureka out. Anything exciting going on up there, Flo? Not unless you call sitting in a chair and staring at a blank comm screen for hours exciting. It's been pretty quiet down here, too, except for this loud breathing noise I keep hearing. That's your oxygen mask, sir. Oh yeah, I knew that. Of course you did, Captain. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go scrape my molars. Eureka out. I'm having second thoughts about being down here, Flo. Have Cliffy beam me up. Sorry, sir, I'm afraid I can't do that. Why not? The transporter went kablooey again. Could you be a little more specific about the problem, Flo? Of course I could, but you wouldn't have the slightest idea what I was talking about. That's great, just great. How long do you think it'll take to repair? I'm sure I don't know, Captain. Give us some time to lock it down. Eureka out. Well, that's certainly not good. Hiya! No! Help me, Wilco, I'm slipping. If only you had something for me to grab onto. Oh, those Pukoid mutants found me! Do something, Wilco! Ugh! Give me your hand or something and I'll climb over you and pull you up after me. Your reach isn't long enough. Try something else. I got the old stick. Actually, I've got her frock. Let's use that. Now how do I get up? Hang out. Oh, there we go. Okay. Some space hero you are. Sheesh, you couldn't adventure yourself out of a damp cellulose container without third-party intervention. Now, what was I supposed to do there? Man, I can't do anything. Flo, have Cliffy beam us out of here. It'll take a few moments to recalibrate the beam out coordinates, Captain. Please hang on for a minute. That's what I had in mind. Uh-oh. Cliffy says your present orientation won't fit within the containment field of the transporter beam. There's a clearing a few meters from your position. Can you make it there? Do I have any choice? Not really. Eureka out. There we go. That should do it. Sorry. I tried to kick your butt back there on the planet, Captain Wilco. I thought you were one of those Pukoid mutants. Call me Roger. Don't worry about it. I don't think I'm gonna make it, Roger. One of those bastards nicked me with that awful primordial soup. Don't worry, we'll fix you up. There's gotta be a cure. I'm afraid not. The only thing you can do is slow down the mutations by putting me into cryogenic suspension. Beatrice, you're asking me to freeze you, and we were getting along so well. I must admit, I thought you were a real putz back at the academy, Roger. But you've turned out to be an okay guy. Maybe even more than okay. But we don't have any time for that now. I'm probably not going to make it, and the Pukoids have to be stopped before they trash the entire Star Confederation. How? The Goliath could be parsecs away by now. We'll never catch them before they reach Starcon. They aren't going to get far without this. It's the Goliath's warp distributor cap. B, you're a genius. I know. Now put me in the cryo chamber, quickly. What the? Who's that, Captain? Ambassador Wankmeister. She escaped from the Goliath. Their entire crew has been infected by some strange substance and are turning into hideous Pukoid mutants. We gotta get her stabilized before she turns into one herself. What should I do? I'm an engineer, not a doctor. You better do something quick, though, sir. She's starting to look a little green around the gills. Well, let's get her in the cryo chamber. You don't want to close the chamber yet. Trust us. Opening the chamber would not be prudent. Maybe I don't have to do anything else. Any ideas what I should do with the Ambassador, WD-40? My analysis indicates she has been infected... Crap. Try that again. My analysis indicates she has been infected with the same mutagenic substances as the Pukoids. She has an advancing case of PMS, pre-monster syndrome, and will totally succumb unless a rapid treatment is applied. Like what? I recommend placing the subject in cryogenic suspension. It will slow down the onset of the disease until we can discover an effective treatment. The holographic image you saw so long ago didn't do the Ambassador's beauty justice, but this will rapidly become a moot point if you don't figure out a way to cure her. The monitoring equipment indicates Beatrice is in very poor health. Cryofreeze, cook, or defrost. You screwed up. B is now a solid block of ice. There's not much use for a B-sicle. B is dead. In an alternate future, she would have borne your son. In the future past of Space Quest 4, your son would have saved your life. But she didn't, so he couldn't. Therefore, you aren't. Well, that's embarrassing. I don't think I saved after I saved her. Well, let's go ahead and do that again. And I'll return to the cryo chamber. Okay, we're back. So, I need to figure out what to do here. Cryo-Chef cooking instructions. Hot dogs, 20 seconds. Coffee, 5 seconds defrost. Freeze ambassador, 10 seconds freeze. Okay. Cheeseburger, 25 seconds cook. Fudgesicle, 1 minute freeze. 5 pounds of rump roast, 20 seconds defrost. Hot chocolate, 5 seconds cook. Hamster, 20 minutes cook. Orat giblets, 90 minutes cook. Ambassador defrost, 10 seconds defrost. Well, that's handy. B has been successfully placed in hibernation. The mutation process has been slowed, but she's not out of the woods yet. Okay, well... let's, frozen bee. Let's head back to the captain's seat. We found the Goliath, sir. Or rather, she found us. The Goliath's approaching at high speed. She's arming her torpedoes. Ray shields. Aye, aye, Captain. Evasive action. We don't have any reason to retreat at present, Captain. I mean, we do. Let's hail the ship. Hailing, sir. No response, sir. Perhaps their comm system is out. They shot at us! A brilliant observation, Flo. Well, don't just sit there, Captain. Do something! She's coming around again! Can I hail Starcon? Hailing, sir. Unable to comply, Captain. All interplanetary communications are being jammed. Well... the Eureka sustained too much damage to lay in a course. Well, can I go to evasive action? But sir, that will take us directly into an asteroid field. It'll be suicide. What should we do, Captain? Okay, let's risk almost certain death in the asteroid field. I'm feeling lucky today, boys. I think we can take the Goliath. Let's just sit here. Maybe they won't notice us. Let's just sit here. Now seems like a great time to cloak. If only we'd finished hooking it up. Well... let's risk certain death. We're being hailed by the Goliath, Captain. Putting it on screen. Hello again, Wilco. You insignificant little pimple on the behind of humanity. Speaking of pustules, Quirk, you've never looked better. You pathetic fool. You've no idea what you're up against. I'm gonna puke out the entire galaxy, starting with Starcon. Not if I have anything to say about it. Ha! Your puny ship is no match for the Goliath. Au revoir, broom jockey. The next time we meet, you won't be so lucky. Captain, I'm gonna have to make an EVA to repair the damage from the Goliath attack. You can monitor me on audio over the comm circuit in my pressure suit. Be careful, Cliffy. Yes, sir. Preparing to exit Pod Bay airlock. I am heading toward the port stabilizer. Made it. This will only take a minute. I just need to make a few minor adjustments. Oops. Okay, Captain. That's got her. I'm coming back. Uh-oh. Say, Captain, am I just seeing things, or is that gentleman floating out there in space with a surprised expression on his face our chief engineer? Oh dear. Cliffy is missing. Cliffy in space is where we will end Space Quest 5 today. We are getting close to the end of the game here with the final confrontation with the SCS Goliath, but there's a couple things we got to do first, so let's get to that in the next episode. Thank you as always for watching. I truly appreciate you taking time to hang out with me and play some adventure games. As always, save early and save often. Please subscribe, like, do the whole YouTube thing, you know, or don't. You do you. Anyway, yeah, thank you very much. Save early, save often, and please take care of yourself. Goodbye.